My name is Barry Joseph. I'm one of the owners of the Chair Fair in Weymouth Landing. Basically what happened is our lease was up and it wasn't going to be renewed, so we needed a place to move. We wanted to stay in the landing. It's been great for us for over 40 years and we didn't want to leave it, so we found a building that was available in the landing and we were happy to stay because we have a loyal base of customers and we don't want to lose them. I believe that the owners of the building were trying to sell to a Walgreens. My understanding is that the town is fighting it because they don't have enough space to move in there. I know the owners really want it. Walgreens really wants it, so they're still trying to make it happen. Whether it will or not, the future will only tell. It was fine. He came to us plenty of time ahead of time, and he was nice enough and said that we are just not going to be renewing. We have someone that's interested in buying the building, and they don't want any tenants in it. So he gave us a date to be out. He said if you need a couple months here or there, they'll work with us. But when our lease was up, it was not going to be renewed. Yeah, I'd like to see something develop, whether it's competition or different types of businesses. I'd like to see the landing back to its old self.
My name is Peter Volpe. I'm the owner of South Shore Music and DeCenzo's Drum Shop.
How long have you been in Weymouth Landing?
40 years in October. Well, every business in the buildings across the street have moved out. I don't know if they've been forced to move or if it was just in their best interest to move. So it really looks pretty sad over there and really dark. Love to see some changes in the positive lighting-wise, and if the building will be developed, it would be helpful to see that. Well, from what I understand, there was an attempt to get a Walgreens in here a few years ago, I think 04, 05, and the local community pretty much didn't want that to happen, and so it was dropped at the time. But I believe that might be the incentive to make these buildings empty once again. It feels like a failure. It feels like an area that's not improving and not thriving. Although it is, every other business, every other spot pretty much is occupied, but it doesn't feel that way because there's such a big gap here across the street of empty buildings.